Okay, let's get into it. My name's Amelia. I started doing market fairs with crochet and I have deviated into including plant dyed, hand dyed yarns. I have a short list of things that I thought was interesting from the last market that I went to, and I want to share those with you. So stick around if that interests you. All right. This market did not have any yarn lovers, which was interesting because it was adjacent to another town that has avid yarn lovers. So I had questions of what is a mini hank? And I didn't really understand what they were asking. And I had that situation where you're so familiar and aware of something that you don't quite realize the point of reference they're coming from, or that they have no reference, and eventually be like, oh, so it's yarn. And I was like, yes. So I thought the fact that it was yarn was super obvious. So I was like, this is just a specific way of storing it that preserves the fibers best. And that was just, I wasn't expecting that. So there we go. The commercial crochet resale, and it was flat work. That was a wake-up call. I have another video going a little bit more into the drama of that. Thanks to my husband for getting the details. All right. Okay, so this was it only had a $15 table fee, but they wanted you to bring a baked good as part of the donation. And it was a fundraiser for, I don't remember what event. Even if it wasn't, that's cool. So actually my husband, I bought the brownies. They're gluten-free and my husband made them. Thank you, husband. And we brought them. I did them as like 4 little brownies per plate, 4 plates. And we ended up buying them back, one of them to enjoy. There was one left at the end of the day, and so that's all right. It was pretty good sale, but I thought that was funny that like we bought it, made it, and then bought it again. So okay, pros about this site is that there was free coffee. Okay, so we all got to go and enjoy some coffee and refill as needed. Big bonus. The other big bonus is they had this really nice big cart people could use to haul their stuff back out to their cars. That was a bonus. It saved a lot of trips, and it was a really nice cart in regards to it had a really good turn radius. It rolled really nicely. It wasn't super bumpy. It had a good amount of surface area and storage. That was pretty cool. Also had a lot of nice bathrooms available. And it had a water fountain that could also fill a water bottle, which are the little things that do make a difference. Oh yeah, so I found this so relaxing. I was just totally vibing. It was giving me, this was like a multi-purpose room that we were in, and it was warmer than the hallway. And I don't know, it was quiet for so long. There was so few people and there were just the ambient sounds. So for me, it was a little bit of ASMR. Like my body was just that like really relaxed, chill. I was really enjoying spending time with my husband and father-in-law, just catching up and chatting, talking with the vendors and people that came through. So kudos to that. It was like a wonderful way to spend a weekday. And I've spent way more money than that going out. So it was like, all right, worst ways to spend your day. I'm actually really relaxed and having fun. So I seemed to be the only person. I was the only person with amigurumi. If you happen to see this, you were there, you know what I'm talking about, and you had amigurumi. I am so sorry. But I genuinely didn't see any others, and the only amigurumi I brought was my octopus bookmarks, which I do have a pattern to make, and the Nyx the Dragon by Katie the Celestial Homebody Dragons, and yeah, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, and my last one was that there really were not yarn lovers. People were like, what is that? It was just really interesting to me compared to the last one. So those are the notes that I made to talk about and what I thought was interesting at this market.